Hello, my name is Anaislaure, if you don't know me, and this week I went to do a bit of reading exploration of the author Clarice Lispector. She was a Ukrainian-born Brazilian author. She was a pioneer of just deconstructing the rules and regulations of writing literature. Her works are very introspective and stream of consciousness, and more so in your head instead of in the outside world. There's not typically a storyline in her works, which is really interesting. And I have been waiting for so long to read one of her books because I just know that she will be so integral to me as a writer and just developing my own voice, and big inspiration for a lot of writers when it comes to stream of consciousness and just beautiful language. So let me show you the works that I got. You're kind of standing on them. Okay, here we go. So I have 3 of her works. We have Agua Viva, and this is one of her most popular works. I believe most popular, if not the second most popular work, and it's very short. So I have read a bit of this, and I was not ready for this. Nothing can really prepare you for her writing. It's like a whole culture shock. And then I also have The Passion According to GH. After that, Near to the Wild Heart. I picked this up first, and I'm not sure if which one I'm gonna do next, but we'll see. She's very underground, but like if you know her, you know her. She's one of those authors. So yeah, I hope you come along with me on this journey. It'll just be like a little quiet, nice reading week. I hope that's your thing, because it's definitely mine. So yeah, thank you for being here. So I finished Agua Viva, and wow, I don't even know what to say about this book. There's like so much and like so little. That's what this book is. It's everything and nothing at the same time. She is so different than anything you will ever have read. She talks a lot about the now, the present time, and she wants to capture the it, or is it the is of the now. She makes a lot of analogies of painting to her writing and just the act of creating and capturing something when you are creating, but also not quite capturing it. A lot to think about. Her writing is also so fluid, but also so rigid, like broken up. Just write without boundaries. That's what she does. I think she has the power to completely alter the way I think about writing, and it makes me want to write. She really is in the head. She stays in the head throughout all of her writing. Now I picked up The Passion According to GH, and I'm going to read that. Yeah, we'll see what I think.
Je rêve d'évasion lente, mouiller mes sens dans l'océan blanc. J'ai perdu toute notion du bien, du mal, de l'horizon. Attends-moi comme le vent, juste au-dessus des cabanons blancs. Je défie les d'amour, remonter les dents de Milan. Les mains se serreront fort sous un soleil de papier doré. Si c'est la fin des remords, alors je te retrouverai près.
Hey, little guy.
Alors je te retrouverai près.
There we go. So, reading update. I'm all done with The Passion According to GH. I liked this a lot more than I liked Agua Viva. And now I'm currently reading Near to the Wild Heart. It's surprising me. I think it's Clarice Lispector's first book that she wrote when she was 23 years old. This is extremely different from these two. It's so different. You can tell her writing voice was a lot more developed with these two books in comparison to this one. But I like this one a lot more, which is really surprising. I'm going to try to get as much of this one in this video as I can. I'm not going to finish it for this video because I don't want to rush myself, and I also have school readings and whatnot. But while we are on the topic of reading exploration and diving deep into your texts and getting to know the author a little more through their writing voice, I would like to share a quick word from today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is a great place to learn about all kinds of different things, whether you're getting into a new hobby or want to improve on your craft. It's the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes that range in a wide variety of various creative topics. The classes are designed and led by industry experts in all fields of creativity, ranging from drawing, painting, cooking, photography, film, music, marketing, productivity, writing, and more. A class that I would recommend is Revolutionize Your Reading, Critical Reading for Personal Transformation, led by Charlie Strong. He teaches about the value of reading, what to read, how to pre-read, advanced reading practices, and strategies to remember what you've read. I've also been exploring other aspects of Skillshare, such as dabbling into watercolor painting classes, writing classes, specifically this one on creative personal writing by Ashley C. Ford. So, if you're interested in joining the fellow community of creatives all over the world, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial on Skillshare. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's continue reading. See ya! Are tulips usually supposed to droop? I don't get them very often. I get flowers often, but not tulips. So I'm not really sure. Anyways, I am done with documenting my journey of Clarice Lispector. Wow, like there is nothing that can ready you for what you will experience with this woman. Nothing. Nothing. When people say stream of consciousness, they really mean stream of consciousness. And I've written and read a lot of stream of consciousness pieces and writers, but she's something different. It's so fragmented, but everything is also so interconnected, and it's hard to track, but then sometimes you fall into it and you just understand everything, and then other times you lose yourself. But that's the whole point. She wants you to lose yourself. She wants you to pick at what you resonate with and then drop off what you don't. I think that's the point. I think she's writing for herself, and we don't need to be a part of that experience, but she gives us the ability to be, and I think that's a beautiful thing. So in order, I read Agua Viva, The Passion According to GH, and Near to the Wild Heart. I think Near to the Wild Heart is my favorite, and then The Passion According to GH, and then Agua Viva, which I was very surprised. I thought I would love Agua Viva the most. I will continue reading this on. I'm not done with it yet, but I'm really enjoying it. I love her prose so much. And this one, I feel a little more grounded in it. I think that's why I like it the most. I love stream of consciousness. I love being in the head of the characters. And as I've said before, that's something I want to embody in my own writing. But I also like feeling like there is some type of tangibility in what I'm reading and not just aloofness. There was one thing that I did not like about Clarice, and that was her racism. And you know, I don't mean to be a downer, but like I am a black woman, so I'm going to call it out if I see it. And I've never heard anyone like specify this about her writing, so I was very surprised. But she's racist. And yes, people are like, read critically and think about the time, and all white writers back then were racist. But I don't think that should excuse it. I don't think that should mean that we don't call it out and call it what it is, racism. And I think that doesn't mean it hurts black people any less because it was back then. Let me show you the passages that were very racist. And I found it in Agua Viva and The Passion According to GH. So she talks about, what is she even talking about? She's talking about pain and love. And she's asking herself, and talking to the man that she loves, why do I love you if you don't return my love? And oh my god, this is ridiculous. She makes an analogy to Africans and their pain. She says, I'm an African. I immediately said, she says, a thread of a sad and wide and sylvan lament runs through my voice that sings to you. The whites whipped the blacks. True. But as the swan secretes an oil that makes its skin impermeable, in that way the black's pain cannot enter and does not hurt. You can transform pain into pleasure. A click is enough, black swan. I said, are you fucking kidding me? This is what I wrote. Why do we always come up as a symbolism for pain? And then pain into some type of sick torture pleasure? We're not immune to pain. We hurt just like the rest of you. Fuck this. Like, I'm so tired of this analogy that white people make to black people. We're always, anytime Africans are brought up, it's in relation to them being brought into slavery, into their pain, in relation to white people, in relation to colonizers. We are so much more than that. And this whole idea that black people don't experience pain, that you can hurt them so many times but they don't experience pain, is beyond me. It's mythicizing black people, it's mythicizing Africans, it's dehumanizing them, and that's what she did. So I have to call that out. And then in The Passion According to GH, this one was, oh my god, wow, she literally said a racial slur. She literally said a racial slur. She's like looking at the cockroach, right? She's watching it for like so long, that she even forgets about time. She says, "A cockroach doesn't have a nose. I looked at it with that mouth and eyes. It looked like a dying mulatto woman." That's insane. So, what? What? Like, come on now. Y'all, if I'm gonna read this, I'm gonna tell you what I think. But that aside, her prose is beautiful, her writing is beautiful. I'm sure she was a great person. I don't know. But that really turned me off. Like, I'm a Black woman, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. Yes, I'm very glad that I waited to read her, to document this experience and share it with you guys. And if you guys end up reading her too, let me know what you think of her. I think she's an amazing writer. She has inspired me so much. I cannot stress this enough. She has inspired me so much as a writer, and I really want to continue to read her work and just delve into her mind and pick up a lot from her. So yeah, as far as inspiration goes as a writer, she's up there for me. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Your presence means so much to me, and it always will. Seriously, like, I mean that so much, so much, so much. I'm very grateful for you. So yeah, I have really big things coming that I can talk about it, but I want to wait. I like to wait to, I move in silence. So you won't know about what I'm doing until I'm doing it, until you actually see it. So, but I have really big things coming and big plans. So I'm very excited for my future and everything that you guys have done for me. Seriously, it's been crazy, a crazy year. So we're almost coming up on a year of this channel, which is crazy. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.